Happy Tuesday. It actually is Tuesday. How are you doing? I'm tired. I know. I keep saying that. I really am. That's one thing about this time of year. And the older I get, the harder it is to deal with, although I've always kind of struggled with it. It seems like around this time of year, I have to do a lot more socializing than I normally do during the rest of the year. There are just a lot of occasions where I have to go places and see people and talk to them, and you're there for an extended period of time, which is nice. It's not to say I don't enjoy it. I do, but oh my God, I'm so tired by the time I get done. And it's something that, when I was younger, I had a lot of people in my life who said, you need to come out of your shell. You need to be more outgoing. Like, basically just be somebody other than who you are. You really need to work on that. You're too shy. You're too quiet. Why can't you just be more outgoing? Like, can you change yourself? Can you be shy and quiet? Can you just become an introvert? Can you snap your fingers and make that happen? No, you can't. You may be able to act that way for a day or two, but you can't actually change who you are. And neither can I. I mean, I've always been that way. I've always been kind of quiet unless I'm around one or two people. I really would rather just be in a small group of people. It's just better. But even that, after a while, just leaves me kind of tired. And I think when it comes to introversion and extroversion, I think we're all kind of on a continuum. You have some people who are way over here, some are way over here. I think most people are kind of in the middle. And I wish I was more in the middle, but I think I'm more on over toward the introverted side. It's overwhelming. I mean, that's the only word I know to describe it. It's just overwhelming. I am just so tired. And if you don't know whether you're more introverted or extroverted, it really comes down to me, where do you get your energy from? What gives you energy? What takes your energy away? And I know people like this, and they're not faking, they're really like this. They go to parties and it's energizing for them. It's like they just bloom. You can tell they are having such a good time. And I don't think they're faking. I think they really enjoy it. They look forward to it. They're excited to go. They can't wait. And it's not an act. I mean, they really feel that way. But if you get your energy from being around people, you're more extroverted. And there's nothing wrong with either one. I think it's nice to have a good balance of introverts and extroverts. I think it's really a good thing. If you had all of one or all of the other, I think humans kind of evolved to have both. I think it's good to have both in any group of people because, I don't know, it provides a nice balance to the group, I think. Because introverts and extroverts both bring their own little interesting flavor to everything about human interaction. They really do. Introverts, I think, are more introspective. I think they provide thoughtful insight and commentary in the conversation. They provide a listening ear to the extroverts that can't ever seem to stop talking. And the extroverts can kind of help the introverts to kind of, come out a little bit. You're like, come on, tell us what you really think. I don't know. I just think it's good. Or do you draw your energy from being alone and doing solitary things? That's me. I would much rather just be by myself. But I realize I really can't spend all my time by myself, because the more I do, the harder it is to actually get around people. And it's just, it's hard anyway. It's not to say I don't enjoy it. I do enjoy it. But after about a half hour, I'm good. I'm like, yeah, I'm really ready to go. Ready to go. But we went to see my dad and my stepmom today. My kids and we loaded up and went up there. And it's like an hour and a half to get up there. It's about 3 hours round trip to go. So it took up, and we stayed and visited for quite a while, and it was a good visit. But I had to talk a lot, and I don't know, just something about it is just, I enjoy it, but I'm very tired. And we exchanged gifts. I didn't open mine, and they didn't open theirs. They're going to save them for Christmas, which is cool, which is usually what they do. They just hang on to them, and they'll just open them on Christmas, which is fine. It's fine. I didn't open mine either. I just put it under the tree. But it was nice. But I've had a couple of other social kind of things I've gone to recently, and there's another thing later this week that I haven't decided whether I'm going or not. Like, I don't think I can do anymore. I just, oh God, I don't know if I have it in me to do anymore. I may go, I may not, I don't know. But a lot of people don't understand when you don't go, and then I feel bad. I feel like I should go because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and I don't know. It's a whole thing. But if this time of year leaves you feeling stressed out, just, or feeling exhausted, you're not alone. This to me, and this is gonna, I sound like I'm feeling sorry for myself, or I'm whining or whatever, but to me, going to all these Christmas get-togethers and everything, it is more draining and exhausting than doing all that shopping for 6 kids. But see, that's a solitary thing. I mean, I'm surrounded by people when I'm shopping, but it's something I'm doing by myself. And when I make videos, I'm by myself. I'm talking to you, but there's nobody here. So I still consider it like a solitary thing. And I can talk to you just like I would talk to any individual if, well, normally we wouldn't be sitting on the floor in my bathroom, but this is just always where I land. I'm getting ready to take a shower. That is not going to be part of the video. But it's to me, I love to just do things by myself, or, just have a get together with 1 or 2 other people. It's nice. It's more intimate. And I might actually get to say something every now and then. And that's another thing that frankly drives me crazy about big get-togethers. I don't get to say much. And it's because, I don't know if you've experienced this, and I've talked about it before. If I start talking, people just talk right over me like I'm not saying anything, and it drives me crazy. I'm not talking quietly. I'm speaking at a reasonable volume. I know they can hear me, but it's almost like they've gotten so used to me not saying anything that it doesn't even register in their brain that I'm talking. So they'll just talk right over me. And it drives me crazy. It's like, you know what? Screw it. It's fine. Just go ahead. I mean, they never even realize I was talking. And then I get criticized later for never saying anything. You need to speak up. You just stand there. You never sound like, yeah, every time I try to, you fucking cut me off. Damn, I mean, what's the point? And I get frustrated and I'm tired. Like, I'm ready to go anyway. And it makes me not want to do it again. It makes me not want to go in the future. It's just it sucks. I mean, it shouldn't be this complicated. It should not be this complicated. But it is for a lot of people. And I know I'm not the only one that has to go through all this. And I just wanted to let you know, this is a quick video because I'm tired. And I made a mistake on the way back. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I just wanted to let you know, especially at this time of year, if you're doing like holiday stuff and family stuff and you're around a lot of people, and, especially if the ones who cut you off constantly are the ones who criticize you for never talking. You're so quiet. Why don't you talk? I get it. I get it because I go through it every freaking year. You're not alone. So anyway, I feel like crap. I have a stomach ache. It's my own fault. I do this all the time. So there's this produce place on the way up to my dad's, and we always stop there and we go in and they have all this candy. Oh my God. Every kind of candy you could want. We call it the produce place, or the candy, the place with the candy or something like that. And then there's a place where we got pumpkin, which is down the road. That's another produce place, but it doesn't have as much candy. Although they have a different variety of candy. If there's certain kinds, if you want it, you have to go to the other one to get it. And that's where we got pumpkin. There's a lady there who's working there who had some kittens, that a feral cat had kittens under her house, and she was trying to give them away. And Pumpkin, I don't know why I'm telling you this now, but Pumpkin is just squalling. I can hear this cat is just in distress. Tiny, tiny kitten, maybe 4 weeks old. Tiny kitten. The mama cat left one day and didn't come back. They think something happened to her. So they had these kittens they were trying to find homes for. They had to go up under the house to get them out. And I'm waiting in line to pay for some candy, and this cat is just freaking out. And she just thrusts this cat into my arms, and the kitten just immediately calmed down and just kind of nestled into my arm, and it's like, oh God. The lady's like, that cat could use a home. Like, don't do this to me. I did not come in here for a cat. She really seems to like you. So anyway, that's how I got Pumpkin. And Pumpkin is now in there on the bed like, shut up. She wants me to come in there. She loves it for me to lie down on the bed, and she will get right in the crook of my arm, like right here, and go to sleep. She stuffs her little head right here and just sleeps, and she's just so happy. That is her favorite thing in the world. I don't know. She's an odd little cat. She's a very strange cat. Most of the time when she meows, she makes these noises. We say it's like she sounds like an old witch. She goes, rah, she sounds like an old witch. Oh. So anyway, we stopped by the produce place on the way back after we left my dad and stepmom's house. So we stopped by there. I wasn't going to get any candy. We went in. I said, I'm not getting any candy today. And my older son's like, yes, you are. I said, I'm not. I don't care if y'all get something, pick something out, whatever. And they have this candy in these bags, and it's by weight. You know, it's a certain amount per pound, and it's actually not terribly expensive to get like a bag of candy. And they have all these different types. Oh my gosh, so many different types of candies. And I said, I'm not getting anything. And my son's like, yes, you are. I'm not. It's ridiculous. So I ended up getting some candy bricks. They're like little Legos, but it's like candy. And the only ones I like in there are the yellow ones because they're kind of banana flavor and they're really good. And I ate all the yellow ones out and left the rest on the counter for the kids to eat because I don't like the other ones. They taste weird. And I got this bag of these things, and they're called like Smooth and Melties or something. They're these little discs. They're like that big and they're about that thick, and they are creamy. It's like they have cream cheese in them or something, and they're peppermint flavor, and they have these little white nonpareils on the top. Oh, they're addictive. Oh, they are so good. And I nibbled on those stupid Smooth and Melties all the way back down to Greensboro for an hour and a half. I just kept nibbling. And my younger son had a bag he got like a big bag of these it's not name brand Cheetos. It was some off-brand bag of Cheetos. But they were really good. He let me try them. I said, oh my God, those are good. I think they're better than Cheetos. They're actually really good. So I'm nibbling on Cheetos and Smooth and Melties all the way to Greensboro. And I hadn't had lunch, so I was actually kind of hungry. So I'm nibbling on these things on a totally empty stomach. And I just feel lousy. Now, that was hours ago, and I still feel bad. I just took some off-brand Pepto-Bismol tablets. Like, I took one of those. Like, maybe this will make me feel better. And actually, I do feel a little bit better. My stomach ache is better. But I felt so bad when I got home, and I was so tired. I was so tired that I did not even go to an exercise class. Like, I can't. My stomach hurts. I'm exhausted. I laid down on the bed and took a nap for about a half hour. And I woke up and my stomach still did not feel any better. So I took the Pepto-Bismol and oh my God. We had a good visit. It was good. My kids got to ride the golf cart around. My dad has a golf cart because he literally lives on the side of a mountain. Like, his yard is like this, you know, and he's 82. So it really helps him get around up there to use the golf cart because he has a shop over here, like a metal working shop, like a machine shop. And then up the hill, he has a woodworking shop. So he uses the golf cart to kind of get around when he needs to. And so my kids rode the golf cart around for a while and played with the cat. My dad has this little cat, and they sat out there and petted the cat for a long time. I'm sure she loved that. And he has this very sweet little cat, very small cat, but she's very gentle and very sweet. And so we visited for a while, and it was good, but I'm tired. I get tired of having to talk to people in person. It's probably because I don't do it a whole lot, but that is a good thing about going to exercise classes. Typically 5 days a week. 1 day a week I work out here, and 1 day I take the day off. But it makes me go out. It makes me go out and be around people and talk to people, even if it's just for a few minutes. Otherwise, I would be very isolated, and I know it's not good for me because you can kind of lose your social skills. And I think during the pandemic, a lot of people did. A lot of people stayed home, and they didn't really talk to people much. And yeah, it's not good. So it's a good day. It's a good day, but I'm tired. And I still have to do a video for my other channel. I think I'm just going to do like a boxy charm box or something. I don't even feel like doing anything hard. I just want to do something I could take the night off, but then I feel guilty, so I always feel like I have to do something. So I'll probably do that. Not really anything else to say. I have to go get my car looked at tomorrow and we'll find out what's going on. I think it just needs brake pads. I think that's all it is, just from the noise it's making. I'm pretty sure that's all it is. I hope that's all. I hope it's nothing more serious, but I will let you know. So I have to drop it off and then my son will bring me home and I'll just leave my car there and then they'll call me later and let me know what's going on and what needs to be done and what it will cost. Hopefully they won't need it more than like tomorrow and I can just go pick it up later. Hopefully that'd be great, but I'll let you know what I find out about my car tomorrow. So it'd be nice to fix whatever it is. So yeah, this problem cropped up all of a sudden. It's really weird, but yeah, I don't really know of anything else. Tomorrow is just going to be another pre-Christmas day that feels weird and I'm all out of whack. Next week's going to be worse. Next week is going to be worse. But thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry my video's been boring as hell lately. I haven't really had a lot to say. There's not a lot going on. They didn't come pick up the extra hardy board stuff in my driveway today. I was kind of hoping by the time we got back they would have come to get it, but it's still there. So maybe I'll hear from them tomorrow. And the cabinet guy. My God, the cabinet. Let me tell you something. If you want to know what business to go into where you'll never run out of work, go into Cabinetry. I'm serious. The cabinet guy, I can't remember the name of the company now. It's a company and all they do is cabinets. That's all they do is like cabinets. He said we have more work to do than we can do. We are so backed up. He keeps trying to get out here to give me an estimate to fix. I have a cabinet that's slowly detaching from the wall. How much it would cost to fix that problem and replace some shelves in my other cabinets. He can't even get out here to give me a damn estimate. Oh, and also he fixed the cabinets, and he forgot to bring the shelf for one of my skinny cabinets. So I have no shelf in there and he forgot to bring it. And he said, I'm going to come out, do an estimate, bring that shelf, put it in for you. He can't even get out here to do a freaking estimate. I've been waiting for like 3 weeks. And he was hoping to come last week. He wasn't able to come. He hasn't been able to get out here this week. Like, damn, if you need a line of work to go into where you're not going to have to worry about running out of work, I'm telling you, Cabinetry is it. I even told my older son, like, you need to get into that. He said, I don't want to do that. I said, well, you would never run out of shit to do. So, something to think about. I mean, my goodness. And, yeah, it's just something I noticed because he said we have more work to do than we can do, and he said we're always looking for people to come in and work. We'll train you, we'll teach you what to do, and you can make money while you're learning how to do it. And if you know anybody that's interested, let us know. So yeah, Cabinetry, man, that's it, Cabinetry. So, but hopefully they'll get out here. They're not going to make it out here this week. I already know that, and maybe next week. I don't know. I want to follow up with him again. Maybe on Monday and just see. But anyway, yeah, Cabinetry. That's where it's at. Get into Cabinetry. Learn a trade like that. You will never be without work. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. I think I'll put together the Christmas balls video for the other channel. I'll BoxyCharm box. And I will put up the Christmas balls video separately because it's really easy to edit that and put that together. That shouldn't be too hard. It's not like an ASMR video or anything. It's just like, here, look at some balls. Balls in the daytime. Balls at night. Here you go. Balls. Have fun. Oh, maybe I'll do that tonight too. I don't know. I feel bad because I've accomplished very little today. I went to see my dad and stepmom. We exchanged gifts and I ate a bunch of junk and now I have a stomach ache. That's all I've done today. But anyway, blah. I'm going to stop talking for real. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a wonderful day and I'll see you again soon.